Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one too low. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They'll set up to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So here comes the Titans offense. They'll start with great field position. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Can't do that.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 40-yard line. And now hang tight here. Following the play, still down on the ground, is A.J. Brown. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And he will have a Titans 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Harold Landry. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. A first down carry for Henry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. They'll drop to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. 2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They go play action here on first. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On first down, it's Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He'll drop to throw. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Not much there, only a yard. Second and 9 now. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Back to throw again. He gets it complete to Harris. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So the Packers offense backed up here to begin their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And when you think about great seasons in recent memory, he's definitely putting one together here. There's a good chance he's going to go over 5,000 yards passing for the season. He's just a little bit under that mark coming in. And I tell you, it's pretty rarefied air when you get up there with numbers like this.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing now for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. So from the 36 now, first and 10. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll look to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. From the 4, it's second and a couple. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Back to throw here. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touch. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A check down here to Jones. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
2nd down and 3. On the give, this is Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. It's brought in by Harris. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. on second down now. It's Harris, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion.
Fights through, and now a crease. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. Bernard. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Second and 2. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. On third down, here's Harris. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Back to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so second and 2. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a throw here to his running back. A gain of 8 there on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all kinds...
Touchdown! Complete at the 1. Deebo Samuel, touchdown number 18. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all...